Hello and welcome to my beginning of Damning Finisher, episode 5? Yeah, episode 5. A lot has happened between the month that the last video was on. As you can see, there's a new terrain or a new background. This is where I'm going to be showcasing most of my moves and just testing stuff out over here, because the other stage is still here. My other base place is still in this game. It's just really far away. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing stuff here now. And you might have seen the sun already. I mean, you definitely saw the sun already. This is a spec for a tester on my server, which you should join. He asked for a little spec and I made him a sun, so only me and him have access to that. Yeah. So I said to myself that I wouldn't get too far ahead with my last video, considering that I only ended with a couple effects on the actual finisher. But I got carried away and I finished literally everything besides the camera, so like the cutscenes and everything. So I scripted the VFX, the rocks. I even put sound effects in it. I was going crazy. I don't know why I was tryharding, but I guess that was a surge of motivation, which I rarely ever get. But I did a lot of work in the last month, and I'm quite happy with the progress, to be honest. So I'll show you the move now, actually. And also, there's a lot of GUI. This just teleports me to my other stage, which I told you was in the game. I was just over there. As you can see, it's really far away. There's what my VFX is. Let's go back. And these buttons do the following. These spawn in a dummy. Well, this one spawns in a dummy. This one turns off my watermark for when I'm playing my own game in private. I'm not trying to see this on my screen. This turns off the GUI. This turns off as well if my watermark is off, and this turns on damage, which you can check in the server dev console. Damage is now active, no longer active, active, no longer active. Yeah, let me show you. Right now, let me show you the move. What I have on. Okay. So yeah, back to the move. I know, look at this massive crater. Yeah, I went a bit like OD on this move, just because I wanted to make it flashy, and I guess I did. The move looks really nice in different colors, especially purple. Oh yeah, I made a new thing as well. I don't know if I've shown that before, but yeah, it looks really nice in purple, as you can see here. So I also made this move smart. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. I think purple looks really nice. Right, so as I was saying before, I made the move smart as well. So let me go towards my testing stage. I don't know if you noticed the obstacles that were here before, but you could test them out here. So the move will not work on 5 conditions. One being there's a wall right in front of the character. So if I use the move now, it will say enemy found, which is the dummy, obstacle right in front of the character. And it's saying part 1 because I told it to name like what it is, but I didn't name each obstacle. The second condition is that the move won't work if we are too high up. As you can see here, a platform for the enemy impact cannot be detected. This is because when the dummy is impacted, when the enemy is impacted, the player lands on the exact same platform as the enemy, and it looks backwards to check the damage it did. So in this frame right here, I'll just speed this up. So in this frame right here, enemy lands there, and as the player lands, it explodes, and it checks back to see the damage. So that's why it needs to be on the same platform. So that's why I made it do that. The third condition is that the move will not activate if there is a wall if there's a ceiling, directly above the move. So I should have made this bigger, to be honest. That's my fault, but let's see if I can get it first try. Yep, says it enemy found, but also yes. Need some money back. Okay. Good. There we go. Enemy found, but there's a ceiling. A ceiling is in the way, and it prints what's in the way, and it's the ceiling. So that's the third condition. The fourth condition is that if there's a wall above, so basically if this wall were to be okay to hit, so if I would do the move and there's nothing above this wall, then if there was a wall above that wall, so how do I say this? So you hit the person, right? Bow. And then it goes over this wall, but the player has to also jump after the character, and if there's a wall in that space, it won't work. So it should print out here that the obstacle is still too tall. So if I do this, yep, it prints out enemy found, but obstacle is still too tall, and part 1 being this right here. And the final condition is if there isn't a platform for the player to land, then the move will not work. So I'll speed this up real quick. Okay, so I'm at the edge of the base plate, and if I use the move, it will not let me because a platform for the enemy. Okay, let's go a bit further back, just so I can get my own player. A platform for the enemy impact cannot be detected. Go a bit further back, maybe around here. A platform for the player to land cannot be detected. So if I were to use the move, I would fall off of there, which is good. So that prevents any misuse of the move. Yeah, that's about it for the new changes added to the finisher. And now all that needs to be done is to edit the camera movement. So let's do that real quick. Let's get straight to the script. Let's go. Just before we start, I forgot that I already had a camera system working already. It was this script right here, but I'm probably going to revamp it since it probably won't sync in with the new stuff I've added in because of delay. So I'll just see how it looks real quick. Actually, I remember it being quite smooth before, but I'm definitely gonna tweak it just because there's more stuff to be seen. Yeah, you can't see the whole effect, so I'm gonna change that a bit. And the camera being inside the particles makes the frames drop, so I'm definitely gonna change that. But yeah, I'll use that as a base to relearn how to edit the camera, because honestly I forgot how to do it over the past couple months. Yeah, that's just a little bit of my input. Now let's get to the script. So, after 5 months of slacking and getting to work and slacking and getting to work, the move is finally complete. And here is the final product. Words cannot describe the amount of joy that I'm holding back to keep myself sounding composed. 5 months of hard work, and this is the final result. I'm probably gonna add camera shaking to the move in my own spare time because I still have to learn about it, and I'm not trying to delay this any further than it already has been delayed. But I'm honestly so proud of the progress that I've made since my Rush Ultimate to this move right here. I found, in my opinion, this move is beautiful. I love this move. I'm like lost for words of how good it actually turned out in my head. From when I first saw this move in my head, when I first thought of the concept for it, and what it looks like now, I could not be more happy with the outcome. This is absolutely amazing. And those impact frames as well just add so much violence to the move. I love this. I love this. I don't think I'm gonna make anything up to this standard in a while, just because I gotta finish up my school and stuff, and also because it took too long, and also because I still have to learn a bunch more stuff about studio. But I consider this to be a really high quality piece. Probably one of the most or more high quality moves that I'll ever make ever again. I'll probably make a move this high quality for special occasions, special occasions, or if I'm hitting a milestone or something like that. But this takes up too much of my time. Yeah, I went out of my way to even make this move smart as well. I said that in the intro. I was going a bit crazy. I think this move is my lesson on keeping within time and having a set plan. Because scripting this camera, I shouldn't have even scripted this camera by hand, if that makes sense. I should have did it all on Moon Animator, but I didn't think about that before, and I had to do the camera manually, but it still turned out pretty good. Yeah, I'm just waffling, but honestly, I'm so happy with the result of this move. I want to thank Christ. As cringy as that sounds, thank Christ and my perseverance, because I met through so many issues. I would have quit a long time ago, to be honest, but I just kept on going. I'm so happy with I'm happy with the outcome of this move. That's all I have to say, really. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Right. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this move. Next, I will probably be making an M1 combat, or I'll be learning how to use Blender so I can start making my own models, but I'll probably make some kind of M1 combat first, or any combat in general, whether it be M1 or not. So that'll be my next goals for, well, the future, but that'll probably come way later because I got stuff to do. Yeah, thank you for watching the video and sticking around, if you did stick around to the end, or from the start to the finish of this move, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then.